Thanks, Dana. Let me get my screen sharing going. All right, so can you see my screen?
Yep.
All right, so right now I have a demo site built in HubSpot up on the page here, and it's got multiple pages across the top menu bar. And to edit these pages, when you're on your website and you're logged into HubSpot at the same time, they have this button in the top right corner where you can edit the page right from here. That'll just open in a new tab. But if you are coming from the HubSpot like backend area, we'll just go to marketing, website pages, and that'll bring us to a list of all of our pages. So editing the website pages, they have a lot of useful functions for making it easy for the user to change what's on the page. We have the modules along the left side here, which we can drag and drop over here. We can easily edit and clone and delete columns on the page. You can see kind of what's highlighted with the blue lines, boxes that go around everything. And so let's just edit this page real quick. I'm going to add a module here, the call to action module, and I'll just put it in the top of this page underneath this paragraph. And this is something that I created earlier, this button. And this will lead to a landing page where we can try to capture information through a form. And so I can update the page and I'll hit continue editing. And then if I go back over to my other tab and refresh, I should have a new button now. So it's pretty easy to make these changes. There are different styles and things like that you can do to all these elements. When you click on them, they always have more options on the left side. In terms of the page itself, there's some basic settings that you can do, changing the page name, editing the URL. The optimize section is pretty neat. It helps you see if you've kind of checked all the basic boxes for what a page should or should not have. And so this is telling me that I'm missing some meta description. So it's got some errors on the page and it's telling me, what I need to do to fix this page to make it better. And then with publishing options across the top, you can update now, or you can schedule these pages to be published at a later date. So I'll just exit out of this. And on this page here, this is going to lead me to a landing page. And landing pages are edited. If I'm looking at the website pages, I can just click this tab, click on landing pages, and we can edit this one here. And Dana had mentioned earlier about A/B testing in landing pages, and this is definitely a great place to test it. You can test it on regular website pages as well. But when you're trying to capture lead information, I think it has definite feedback. So one of the things we can do here is we can, up in the top left corner, we can run a test on this landing page, and I'll choose the A/B test. And it's going to ask me to create a variation. And here I can toggle between my two variations. So I'm going to select the B variation, and I'm just going to make a change to it. We'll just move, let's see if I can grab this and move it to the other side of the page. So we'll just move the form to the left, and I can publish this. And when we go to view this page, we may or may not see this variation. It chooses and it puts 50% of your traffic on one page or the other. So let's go to view, click on the link here. And it looks like I got the second variation. So I've got the form on the left. Someone else might get the variation with the form on the right, and it will gather results and tell you, how many submissions you're getting on the page for your two variations, and you'll have all these stats down here, and you can see how they're doing. And if one is performing better than the other, you can just click this button here that says choose as a winner. And it has made that variation of the page like the permanent version of that page. Something else that we can edit on this page. So we've got the form itself on here. We can go to marketing, lead capture, forms. And this is the same drag and drop editor that they have in other places on the website. And we can, if there was another field that we were trying to capture, we could add that here. This will work with all the contact properties. So anything that you have on like a contact or an account inside of HubSpot, you can put these fields into your form. We'll just update and add in like a phone number field or something like that. I guess there's one there, but update that and publish that change. And we should be able to refresh this and see it happen. Something else Dana had mentioned earlier was the dashboard. So I've got a dashboard here that has some traffic information, and it'll just show, like this shows sessions by day. We've got engagement metrics. These will be sessions by source on the left, so you can see all the different kinds of sources users to the website will be coming through. How session engagement rates, device breakdown, and we can do country and things like that. There are a ton of things that can be added in on this page as well. And then there was one other thing that I wanted to go over that Dana had mentioned, and it was the custom theme and module section. So if we go back to my website page and I go to edit it, on the left side here, we had this category called theme modules. And so this website has a custom theme enabled for it. And so there were some custom modules built for it. And they're all here. But if we wanted to change, like for example, this our team section on the page is being brought in by adding team members. And so this is just like a predefined way of adding content to the page. We can go into the design manager, which is under marketing and file templates, design tools. And here we can see all of our custom modules for the theme. And if I click on team member, I can see this one's very basic. It's just an HTML file that has where you upload an image to, you put the name in. This is more of like a developer tool than like the user-friendly, but it's very easy even for the developers to update and keep the page running. So some of the more complex ones will have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript working together to add content to the page. And the person editing the website will not have to deal with a lot of this stuff because it will be really easy, drag and drop, bring the accordion over, and then you can just fill out your fields. So it works just like that. All right, and that's the end of my presentation.